Fire was, rather unfortunately, the major factor in the town's building process. Fire seemed to have a love for Lacombe. In those formative years of growth in Lacombe, blazes managed to strike nearly every building in the downtown area. The low levels of readily available water, dry prairie grass growing in the streets and alleys, and the fragile wood construction of buildings made the town a prime candidate for fires. These factors also increased the likelihood of a fire spreading to surrounding buildings if proper fire suppression was not used in a timely or efficient manner. In 1906, just when the construction of the Merchants' Bank was completed, a fire swept through the Flatiron Block. The wooden structures of the block could not withstand the inferno, and many people lost their shops. The only building remaining in the site was the Merchants' Bank. Its craftsmanship and strong brick construction made it very resistant to flames. The fear that another fire could strike and destroy the rest of the downtown area was very real. After the Flatiron Block fire, the town council adopted a bylaw stating that all new buildings constructed in the downtown area would be built of brick, and that all older buildings were to be covered with a brick veneer. It was hoped that these measures would prevent the spread of any future fires. The shop owners in town, fearing that their businesses could be lost to an inferno, were happy to oblige. A volunteer fire brigade began practicing fire suppression techniques regularly and soon became one of the best brigades in the province, winning championships 4 times in the early 1900s. The firemen, led by blacksmith Fred Taylor, saw much action in the early days of Lacombe's history. They came from local farms and businesses to keep Lacombe a thriving community, but for all their hard work they could not keep all the fires at bay. In the early hours of January 3, 1911, the Victoria Hotel burned to the ground. The brick veneer could not contain the horrific blaze. Within mere hours, all that remained of the Victoria Hotel, one of the largest and best-known places in town, was a smoldering pile of debris. It was considered to be one of the most terrible disasters in Lacombe's history. The fire in the Victoria Hotel burned many businesses in the same block. Puffer's Meat Market was one of those businesses. The William Puffer family were cornerstone pioneers and were considered to be an important element in the growth of the town. Puffer's tolerance for all people and his willingness to help anyone in need assisted many newcomers to get settled. He hired people who would not have found work, often saving them from freezing and dying in the bitter cold of the Alberta winters. When the Victoria Hotel fire claimed his business, Puffer struck a deal with his good friend Hop Chung to construct a new building to house both of their businesses. Hop Chung, a Chinese immigrant, had run a rather successful laundry and restaurant near the Victoria Hotel. His business had suffered the same fate as Puffer's business. The new Puffer-Chung building was completed the following year, and the two men enjoyed much success in their business ventures. The building's second story was used as a meeting hall by the various clubs in town for many years, while the first floor was split in two to hold both businesses.